Arca Bulls family, how are we tonight? Oh my goodness, man. I apologize for not being able to stream the last time, you guys, but we are here and we are live now. Throw some A's in the chat if you can hear Arca speaking through this microphone right now, chat. Throw those A's in the chat. Well, what is up, my family? Throw those A's in the chat. I want to know that my guys, my family, my girls are all in the chat right now. What is up? What is up, people? Good to see you all. All right. I see. Let's see. What is the chat saying? Okay, so Mark Roach, my moderator's hound. DJ Mark, what is up, you guys? How are you? Thank you so much for coming by. My goodness, man. I couldn't be more thankful to everybody here right now. Look at this. Sweden in the house from Mr. Zur. Indra, how you doing, Indra? Powerlifter, my brother from another mother. What's up, man? Kexodus, what's up? Leroy up in the house. Sebastian Lim. Beso Amy. Stig Vicious. What is up? What is up? All right, 4G Investments in the house. Samir, how you doing? Audrey, hello, hello. Oh, man, Raul Castellanos. Chase Cross, what is up, dude? Mondo Lopez, how are you guys? Man, thank you so much for everybody stepping in. Abner, how you doing, man? I hope that the play for, I think it was, I don't know if my dyslexia is getting the best of me, but ARDX, ADRX, or ADRS? ARDS. I hope it went well, man. I hope that we were able to make a plan, but you know, sometimes the market be playing those kinds of silly games, right? KYP, how you doing? I have not forgotten about your requests, guys. We're gonna be going over some nice lists here. Okay, we're gonna be starting off for KYP on that ticker symbol Mullen because she is running late right now. She's listening to the Arca chat very late. Lillian, how you doing? Saying hello, Arca. Lillian in the house. Lillian is in the house, everybody. Oh my goodness. And I know that it's also getting really late for some of my East Coast people. I know, guys. I'm terribly sorry about that. Bryant, what is up, man? Good to see you. Samantha, my moderator, Samantha. Good to see you here. Guys, you know, Steve, what is up, man? Good to see you here too. Newfie, how you doing? How you doing? Guys, I want to be as clear as I could with you guys, okay, man? So yesterday, as you all know, Sasha, my dog, she ended up getting, she ended up getting this allergic reaction to I think it may have been a bug bite or something, right? So we ended up taking her to the clinic. She underwent some surgery. And she came out of the surgery okay, right? She was balanced, and then actually I got a message from my wife actually just a little bit ago. I'm talking about maybe 20 minutes ago or 30 minutes ago. They said that she actually went under cardiac arrest, and they resuscitated her, and she's a little balanced right now. They're gonna charge a whole bunch of other money because of the blood tests and also some I think the X-rays for her chest, and they need to know exactly what's happening, right? So they're trying to keep her balanced. The respiratory system is breathing for her right now. And I think they're gonna remove her off it again just to try to see if she can balance herself, because she's not old, right? She's a grown woman. She's 5, right? so Sasha is kind of fighting for her life right now, you guys. Okay, so please do not hold it against me if I hold the live stream to be a little shorter than normal, guys. Is because I know my wife may or may not come here with Sasha in her hands, so I'm actually gonna have to, she's a pretty big girl, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and help her get her out of the car and bring her here into the studio with me so that she can hang by my side, right? At least that can help her spirits come right back up, right? But it's a little tough right now for me and my wife and my daughter. Of course, we look at our pups like we do our children sometimes, right, you guys? But thank you so much, everybody, for asking. I know a lot of you have been asking about my pup, and I haven't been able to reply because of I haven't been able to reply because it's I genuinely don't know myself, and I'm also trying to stay away from the conversation a little bit. So it's kind of heartbreaking, but I want you guys to know that I wanted to at least come on the live stream today and make sure that we can look at some plays so that we can all make a good make good moves in the market. Tomorrow is going to be a happy Friday for all of us. Okay, you guys, just know that I'm not here to just pull your money or nothing like that. Okay, you guys, I just want to make sure that we can pull out some good plays and have everybody make some money for our families in case any of us have to endure anything tough like I am, like we are right now, right? So please know, you guys, that I definitely care about how you trade it. Make sure that you trade responsibly. And I'm already getting some very nice donations. Thank you, Sebastian. I will try my best to look at those tickers for you, my dude. So you're talking about ticker symbol Wolf, SNOA, and Tesla. Man, Tesla has been moving up. Goodness gracious. Leo, thank you for your donations, my friend. Saying, hey, you are covering GNS. Hello, Arca and the family. Yes, actually, GNS is a ticker that I wanted to look at, and I will be putting in GNS as second, as I know that there are a few people here that were already asking me about it, and I want to make sure that they can understand what could be happening in these plays. Okay, so guys, if anybody is trading HLBZ, I am noticing some weakness in the trade coming in. Okay, you guys, I want you to be careful with the HLBZ ticker. Okay, there are certain weaknesses that are starting to pop up, and I did mention this in a tweet. I think I said that there could be some pumps to the upside, and then also some pumps along the way down. But guys, I am not looking at HLBZ as a type of reversal play towards the upside. It met the target that we were talking about. Okay, it absolutely met it. And it doesn't seem like it's actually going to want to try to reach our less likely target, which was that 4.618 at $1. It actually retraced perfectly from the 2.618. You guys, just please be careful. I wanted to make sure to get that out of the way real quick, okay? Because I need to make sure that you guys are very well aware that I see weakness coming in for HLBZ. Okay, you guys. So anyway, let me stick battle, dude. What? Man, that's an incredible donation, my friend. I have to figure out a way to pay you back for this. Okay, my dude. He's saying for Sasha, for all the care for her, man. Thank you so much. I can't tell you, bro. It was super heartbroken. I'm sorry. I got my heart broken right now, just about 10 minutes ago, in preparation of this live chat. And my wife just told me she's literally crying on the phone. There's no way she can hold herself. They allowed her to go and see her in the back of the hospital or the clinic where she's at, right? And she just called me crying, and she's saying that she immediately reacted when she saw my wife, right? When Sasha saw my wife, and that's what they were hoping for. They're trying to see if she can be balanced enough to come home with a type of respiratory system or something, and in this way I can have her next to me here in the studio, and she can at least hear my voice as I'm recording these videos and streaming live here with all of you, right? So this it would be good for her to be around that, okay, you guys? But I was definitely not expecting such a gnarly donation like that. Stick Vicious, thank you, my battle. Guys, Mando Lopez coming in with a very generous. Mando, muchísimas gracias. No le puedo decir. Gracias, mi amigo. That is for Sasha. Thank you so much, Mando. Whatever I can do for you guys. I know, Mando Lopez, was that you who sent me BZFD? Was that you who needed that ticker to be looked at? I wanna make sure that it was you, because I didn't see your picture. I didn't see your picture on the your avatar or the default picture, right? But I do have that in here as well. And Beso Amy, thank you so kindly, you guys. That's it really means a lot that you guys would do that. you guys are already you're removing such a huge chunk of that bill already, you guys. Man, it seems like it doesn't stop, right? It's I'm gonna be able to put up as soon as she gets home, I'll put up a couple pictures of Sasha so that you guys can see how she's doing. But there is a potential, that profile picture, got it. There is a potential that we may actually have to take her to a 24-hour hospital, and that would be in, I live in Palmdale, California, so it would be Woodland Hills, California. So it's still kind of like a 45-minute drive. It's not too bad, but still, right? We need to get that blood work done first and the X-rays, and then hopefully they can give us a type of medication that can leave her balanced and here at home with her family, and that would be the best. Well, I mean, honestly, I think the best case scenario would be for her to be overlooked by professionals, obviously, right? But I honestly think that it would be ideal for her to have at least one of us around her. And with me around her, of course, she's always next to me, right, you guys? So she always just hangs out. And Eric, dude, thank you so much for that. You guys don't have to do this. Thank you so much. Eric with the donation coming in. Screw that. Forget all of us, and all the attention goes to her if she comes home tonight. Thank you, my brother. I know that I saw that message that you sent me, that you see your pups like you do your kids, and I absolutely do too. We absolutely do too. And she plays a big role for my baby James, the toddler. So her and him play all the time, and she always just she takes his beatings. Right? And Mr. J, thank you so much for that, my friend, for that 12-pack. Thank you very much, guys. You should know that I actually I don't drink alcohol because of my acid reflux, right? But on occasion, I will absolutely spark one up with a family member or something, right? And if Sasha does come back around and continues to live with her family here, then I will absolutely spark one here. And I'm actually thinking about creating or putting up a camera behind me. Okay, it's restructuring the way that live streams are usually done, face to face, right? So I want you guys to see the perspective that I'm looking at from my screens in front of me, from behind me, so that way I can still maintain some type of anonymity and also show you guys that I'm sparking a brew with you guys live, okay, you guys? So that, please don't take that as any type of influence whatsoever, you guys. In fact, the last time I drank was years ago, so I don't drink very often, and I will try my best not to drink the whole beer because I will probably end up really buzzed. I am the biggest lightweight that you guys could ever imagine, okay, you guys? Indra, that I couldn't, my goodness, thank you so much. That is absolutely for Sasha, for she's struggling, but she's still a strong girl, okay, you guys? So I'm gonna go ahead and just change the subject because I want to make sure to cover as much as we can today, you guys, okay? So I appreciate everybody for stopping by. The chat is already looking very nice, and I want to make sure that we can get some stuff out of the way, okay, you guys? But yeah, please know, you guys, that regarding this HLBZ stuff, okay, you guys? So what, Cal L, my moderator Cal L, stepping into the chat, my dude. This is usually Cal's rest time, and I know that he's being such a kind person by coming into the chat regardless. Mark Roach, my new moderator, doing such an amazing job. DJ Hound, Samantha, I love you guys. Thank you so much for all that you do, okay, you guys? WV, I see you in there, okay, my dude? I'm gonna try to get to that as well, okay? But if I don't, I'm also planning on trying to release another thing for GTII as a primary post. And I know you guys see how much of a struggle it is for me to post things for GTII because of the sentiment, right? But I am seeing. Okay, listen, I'm just gonna be a little blunt about it, but only because the time is running out. Okay, GTII, I'm expecting a pullback to about the lowest being 81 cents, and 96 cents would be my 96 cents would be my area of a bounce, because everything is still suggesting an upside, but it's more of a short-term time frame pullback that we're expecting for GTII. Okay, you guys, just know that I am expecting don't feel like it's a reversing, okay? Because I'm still keeping an eye on it, regardless of me putting in some videos or live streams or not, okay? Because the thing is that if I do see an immediate danger, I'm talking about a serious danger, then I will absolutely put out a video, regardless of what that sentiment may be like, right? So just kind of keep that in mind, okay, you guys? That I am still looking out. Hound, my moderator, of course you would donate, my dude. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you so very much. And I know, man. It's a little bit of a tough situation here with my English bully, but she is a strong girl, and we are pulling for her. And and also with all of your support as well, okay, you guys. So anyway, that is my news for GTII, okay, you guys. So now know for a fact that HLBZ is facing some serious weakness here right now. We're at critical volatility, and there could be. Please notice this, okay, on volatility. Notice how the bars are starting to actually contract, okay? That means that there could be a potential something coming up. What I don't like to see when this happens is the fact that we are already on the upper side of the bull strength. I'm sorry, of the bullish control zone from momentum. I don't like to see it here. When I like to see this contraction phase starting, I like to see it down here. Okay, this presents a potential danger for the downside, okay? We're knocking at the door of that SMA 100 on HLBZ, okay? This is very bearish, and this is a huge daily shooting star print right here, suggesting a continuation to that downside, okay, you guys? So just know that momentum and everything is still suggesting some weakness to the trade. If you guys are in HLBZ, please take this as a warning, okay? Because I want you to make sure that you can watch your longs on this. There is absolutely danger approaching for HLBZ, okay? So it looks like downside on almost every single time frame. Let's just see if we can go down a little lower, if we can get a type of upside first, right? Man, okay, so everything is facing to the downside in, let's see. These are gonna have to just be natural bounces if you need to pull out of this ticker, okay? I understand that this 2-week period is still facing the upside, but I wouldn't hold that credited. I wouldn't hold that as credible, okay? The reason why I'm saying this is because HLBZ could be facing weakness enough to finally flash all the way up to the 2-week period, okay? It's just not showing there quite yet. These are still, there we go. See, the 5-day was already flashed to the downside, and I think the weekly would be next, obviously, and then the bi-weekly. But everything aside from that are suggesting either consolidation or downside, okay? So there could be some small bounces, just like I said on Twitter, or I don't know if it was on Twitter or in Discord. There could be some bounces along that way down, okay? But overall, you guys, I am seeing severe weakness here, okay? So if we're looking at immediate short-term time frame, I'm just doing this real quick, guys, because I want whoever is holding HLBZ to just have a plan, okay? Because there could be a bounce to about that 29.10, and I think honestly the actual bounce could happen to about 30 cents, and that 30 cents you should maybe consider just a little under that, okay? Maybe 29.70, around there, so you can make sure that you can pull out of this, okay, you guys? But a lot of people are looking at this double bottom, okay? But know for a fact that on the hourly chart, after a downtrend and then you get this bounce like this, that is not a double bottom, guys. This is a dead cat bounce, okay? In candle analysis, I don't like to look at the hourly. There could be a bounce. I'm talking all the way to potentially 29 cents, maybe 30, and it actually may happen upon further capitulation first. It actually may drop to 25 cents first before we can find a bounce all the way up to that area, 27 to about 29 cents, and then a continuation to the downside. This is turning into something called an Adam and Eve bearish formation, okay, you guys? What we're looking for is essentially it's going to be a little bit of a pump like this. I'm going to draw it for you, okay? So we have this initial Some people call it Adam and Eve. Some people call it an inverted cup and handle. Okay, so this would essentially be what could be looked at. Okay, you guys. So this is absolutely a bearish formation. The next take profit target for this short would actually be right at about 24 or 23 cents, which is why I'm saying that that bounce could happen before a continuation to the downside, creating that handle. Okay, you guys, so I don't like cup and handles, especially on that hourly, but I'm trying to give you guys a perspective right now in the immediate short-term time frame, because I am seeing an immense amount of weakness for the HLBZ asset. Okay, you guys, this is absolutely critical. I want you to take whatever I'm saying right now as a form of entertainment, because I am not a financial advisor, but take it seriously. Okay, you guys, so I want you to know that it's not a joke that what I'm talking about here. I am seeing it. Look at all these moving averages on the hourly. I don't see an upside continuation for HLBZ. Another thing is that I hear some very negative things about the CEO as well. Okay, you guys, I don't know what I don't practice fundamentals, guys. So just, but what I'm hearing around is not good. Okay, and there's a lot of dilution with this ticker. This ticker, I did say at the beginning, we're gonna play that pump, but do not diamond hand this. This is not a diamond hand play. This is only a momentum and volatility play. That is all. Okay, you guys. So absolutely make sure that you can get out of this as soon as humanly possible. Okay, you guys, remember my target could be immediate short-term time frame to about that 25 cent level, bounce to about 27 to about 29, almost 30 maybe, then a continuation to the way down. Okay, you guys, this is also a sense of a bearish formation here. You're looking at a shoulder here, you're looking at a head, and you're looking at another shoulder here. Potential head and shoulders pattern, very bearish. Okay, just another type of I'm basically saying that this is just another type of bearish formation happening. Okay, you guys, so just know that that is what I'm looking at, and I want you to be very careful. Okay, and yes, so that's it for HLBZ. But guys, I want to start getting into a very serious note here and start our I didn't realize the music was still going. We're over here just hanging out, right? So yeah, I want to go ahead and touch on Mullen real quick for my girl KYP. I know she is actually I think she's in the East Coast, and I want to make sure that she can get her rest as well. Okay, you guys, so we're going to look at ticker symbol MULN, then ticker symbol GNS right after this. Okay, you guys, because there is some danger in that ticker symbol GNS as well, but I want to validate it with everybody live on the stream. We're going to do it just like always, guys. We're going to rate the trade. We're going to make sure to pull off the type of grading system that professional traders use. Okay, this is the reason we're able to understand what type of portfolio we can use. Okay, I mean percentage, like how much you want to bet, how much your entry should or shouldn't be based on a grading level or a rating of the trade. Okay, you guys, so I want to pull up ticker symbol MLUN, and I'll go ahead and start jotting down the times so that I can add some timestamps and the ratings in the description below afterward. Okay, you guys, so let's see if we have any Mullen tickers that we've been looking at on, let's see, as of late, right? So I think it's actually going to be that one right over here. Okay, you guys, so yeah, so moderators, go ahead and please take a look at the chat as I will now officially start ticker symbol MULN at 10:38 p.m. for my girl KYP. Okay, let's see this. Okay, so I didn't actually notice this earlier. There is a bearish formation happening right now, but the bearish formation may have some upside to it. That is actually gonna, let's create a new chart for this. I don't want to draw all over something that's already drawn. Okay, Mark Roach, thank you so much. You think I should just, yeah, I guess I should, right? So let's just note down HLBZ started at thanks, dude. That really means a lot. 10:30 to 10:38, right? It should serve as a good warning for everybody anyway. So we'll put it on the timestamps as well. Okay, so yeah, I want to start off on a new chart here because there is a bearish formation already in play here, and it could still have some upside to go. Let's look at this. This is very familiar to a lot of tickers. Okay, you guys. So this is what I'm looking at. KYP. Thank you so much for your donation. Saying thanks, Arca. Buy Sasha a treat for me. I absolutely will. Thank you guys for being so kind to my English bully. She's trying her best right now. And I really do think that this is something we're going to have to watch out for. Okay, you guys, let's see. Let's take a look at this real quick, okay? Because there is an immediate danger that I want everybody to be careful with. Samir, thank you for your donation, my friend. Glad you're truthful on GTII, APPH, if you get a moment, but no biggie, all for your pup. Thank you so much, my friend. I will absolutely add it because I have a full schedule, but regardless, I can always try and get back to these as soon as possible, okay? But that's very kind of you. So that is ticker symbol APPH. Thank you so much, Samir. That means a lot to me. Thank you. So Cash Buyer, I will try my best to do it for the divergences. Let's go ahead and continue here, you guys, and take a look at this. This is an ascending broadening wedge. And usually these wedges tend to give us that bearish side, okay? And the good thing, I mean, it's obviously not a good thing here, okay, you guys? So the good thing here is that we have a price objective for this. Like any playbook, I'm talking about per the playbook rules. Broadening, descending wedge, ascending broadening wedges can actually be taken short covering positions right at about 18 cents, which is actually a target that I've been warning about for the last times I've covered Mullen, right? So it's very interesting that this formation is giving us that target as well. Let's validate, okay? Let's go ahead and load up some moving averages here and also momentum. I want to know what is happening for Mullen so that we can understand. Okay, very, very important resistance touchdown right now. Okay, we have the 200-day simple moving average as that form of resistance right now. But what I want you guys to know is that this was a bull trap. Okay, and why am I saying that it's a bull trap? It's this. We have test number 1 of the resistance, test number 2 and 3. Okay, so this 3 test is essentially the test that short positions look out for. Short positions will open, they will regain the entry, just like always, right? They will cover their position, thus pumping this to the upside. Then upon validation of the newly converted support into now a resistance, they will open position again, and then they will short it to the take profit zone, meaning at the support level of the range here, because that's usually where longs are trying to get in on, right? So they cover their position, this pumps, more retail short goes in, they short it down, and then they cover again, right? This is all covering of the shorts. Then the shorts know to cover here, right? They know to cover all the way to the top, and then facing that 200-day simple moving average that not everybody's looking at, they will open position again. And this time, this can actually present the danger for the continuation to the downside. And this time, it would actually be to fail this resistance, the support line here, down to potentially that 25-cent level, or just a little lower by about 24 cents, and then coming back up to test a newly converted support again into a resistance before a continuation to the way down. Okay, this is a typical play. I'm just giving you the way this is usually traded, okay? So let's see. So this is essentially already completed. The entire ABCD was completed here. You're looking at A, B, C, D. This is D where the shorts open, right? So now this is not going to start continuing to an Elliott wave type of a cycle, right? And it's definitely not gonna reaccumulate based on my experience. Okay, so another thing here is that we can face an immediate short-term upside to that 200-day to make sure that we validate it as a resistance before a continuation to the way down. This is another bull trap, giving the longs the impression that you are in a bull flag, but in fact, the bull flag in the present area that it's in with the resistances that it has, very important to notice notice these things on a play before that downside. Okay, you guys, I'm noticing here that the numbers are a little small. So let me make them just a little bit larger for those of you on a device, mobile device can see, right? So this should make it a little easier, you guys. My apologies. Okay, next. Momentum. Okay, let's go to the RSI real quick and just finish off Mullen here as we need to see what that bias will be. Okay, you guys, let's start off with the 30-minute. So 30-minute time frame is already suggesting some downside continuation, and it has moved already outside of the gravitational zone that would essentially serve as that saving grace for an upside continuation in the immediate short term. Okay, let's go to the bi-hourly. Bi-hourly is suggesting an upside continuation, but it recently made a bearish cross below the 14-day moving average. Okay, so this is a little dangerous. This can actually face a short-term upside, which is very much in correlation to what I was talking about, testing that 200-day simple on the daily, or the 12-hour, sorry, immediate short-term, and the bull trap. Okay, so 6-hour traders also have a resistance line right at about 33 cents before a continuation to the way down. I know that we have a little bit of consolidation here. We have a little bit of a hint for an upside. So this is very likely to test this area or the top side of our range, which could be best case scenario around 35 cents. Okay, let's continue. 12-hour consolidation, which is typical for a move to the downside. Okay, let's continue. Here is where it's starting to get a little serious. Okay, please note as your daily RSI signal using that 14-day simple moving average today, actually yesterday, as a form of resistance, and now making that downside continuation with a very significant downside posturing. Okay, let's go to the buy daily and take a look at that. Buy daily suggesting that we do have a continuation to the downside, but it may be limited. But let's validate the limited downside. Okay, there could be, so what this telling me with the 3-day pitch to the upside and the 5-day is telling me that we're going to do this. Okay, this is by any means, do not take it as like the end all be all information, right? So this is what I'm looking at based on the upside continuation that we have on the 3-day and the 5-day. It means that over the course of the next few days, this is the path that I'm essentially looking for. We'll move from that 31.87 close, slightly past the SMA 200, right? Create that bull trap, face our downside continuation to potentially the wick low of this candle iteration on January 25th, which also has confluence with this support line of the broadening ascending wedge, right? So we could actually face another bounce right here because it's support again. We'll come back to our current highs. And per the 3-day and the 5-day suggestion of upside over the course of the next few days, and then this would immediately reject and continue on to the downside, okay? So this is what I'm looking for. You still have an opportunity to take maybe some risk out of the table here. You'll have a second opportunity maybe mid next week to take another potential some of that risk off, or in fact, maybe even liquidate. Guys, know that I'm not a financial advisor, okay? Do your own due diligence and everything will be just fine, okay? You guys, I cannot suggest for you to buy or sell any type of asset, okay? I'm just giving this to you based on what I see in the markets and how I interpret things, right? My personal opinion, guys. So this is what I'm essentially looking at, you guys. Tomorrow, potential range could be between 33 and I would say a shallow 34, so 34, 24, maybe. I mean, if we're gonna reach the deep 34 cent, best case is 34.95. Okay, you guys, this is essentially what I'm looking at for ticker symbol Mullen. Okay, thank you so much, KYP. That is very kind of you. I'm officially gonna end this ticker at 10:49 p.m. and so that we can continue our analysis. Okay, you guys, I appreciate everybody so much for stopping by today, and I appreciate your abundance of donations, you guys. That is absolutely going to help with here with my family. You know, we're trying to raise the money for guys. I'm gonna be just clean with you, okay? I'm gonna be just straight up. Your donations over the last month, I got a Google check for it. I'm gonna straight up just say it, okay? I got a Google check for it of $1,375 with 14 cents. which was just a huge blessing. Okay, so and the surgery cost $1,047. And now the blood test is going to be another $800 or $900. Okay, so know for a fact that what you've done right now in this chat has already decreased so much of that. And I couldn't be more thankful for the community that I'm helping. Okay, you guys, I see clearly how well you guys are down, right, to help me as well, which is breathtaking and overwhelming and very powerful. Okay, you guys, so I didn't ever expect to have this type of response from the community, but guys, rest assured that I am here for you, okay? And I'm going to still do what I'm doing, and I'm still going to continue. I'm still going to continue sharing my perspective in the market so that you and your families can also find balance. Okay, you guys. So now, moderators, please. Sorry, I'm just a little out of words here because you guys are so amazing. Moderators, please take over the chat once more. And Cal L, my moderator, saying, "Hey man, you help us make money. Why shouldn't we help you make money?" Right? Thank you, Cal. That means a lot, you guys. So much. So much. Okay, so moderators, please take a gander at that chat while I move to ticker symbol GNS. Okay, so I'm not sure if my battle stick vicious is still here in the chat, but this is going to be essentially for him. Smurfy, good times. That's very kind of you, my friend. Thank you so much, you guys. Smurfy, what? If I can't cover it today, what can I do for you regardless, my friend? Please, guys, know that I'm going to try my best to cover as many of these requests as I can, you guys. This is very kind of you, and I can't even believe it myself. Okay, you guys, so please know that I'm also aware of your needs, okay? If you're a member of the Discord, you'll see me bouncing around the channels. You'll see me responding to as many questions as I can. All right. So regardless, and somebody actually just tweeted me yesterday saying, "I can't believe that you would respond to me while rocking your toddler to sleep with one hand." And I absolutely did. And I just do that because I generally have a care for people. Okay, you guys, it's not the money, it's the people. I just don't want anybody to face what I faced last year. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and now officially start our analysis on ticker symbol GNS. Okay, and this is going to be 10:52 p.m. for the timestamps added later. Guys, we're not going to rate tickers like GNS and Mullen. Okay, please understand that because there is a lot of risk in those plays. And I don't want to expose either short bias traders or long bias traders. I don't want to influence them into anything that could present a danger to losing capital. Okay, you guys. So that is why we are not suggesting it right now. Okay. So David, I got you, man. I see it in the. I'm going to put it on the schedule, okay? No problem. We're going to look at that ticker symbol TSLA, okay? You guys, now, chat moderators, go ahead and take a look at that, and let's continue our analysis. Smurfy, good times. Do not forget to message me, my dude. Thank you very much for all that you do. Thank you, guys. So, all right, officially starting at 10:53, adjusted GNS. Okay, let's see what we have. Oh, wow. Okay, so the range that we were talking about the last time we spoke about this was just at about above that 3.618. Actually came a little short of it, right? So this just goes to show that how I can miss the target, right? You guys, I need you to be careful with these types of things because my opinions in these live streams are very much discretionary. They are not mathematically backed. So I have to warn you guys that there is that potential like this. Okay, I'm very, very sorry if anybody was expecting this target to actually be met, and I came very short of it. Okay, but definitely rest assured that we used this. The golden mean almost perfectly here. Okay, you guys, that doesn't happen all the time. And in fact, sometimes it overshoots it or it undershoots it. And then we could continue on to the downside. But I want to look at momentum on this particular ticker because it is showing some type of weakness here. And I can see that we're coming back to the support range that we had already used for several of these candles here on the bi-hourly. Very interesting stuff. Audrey, thank you for your family. Thanks for all you do. Audrey, thank you so much. You're so kind for that donation. I appreciate you so dearly. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and continue here. So the targets that I'm looking for are not going to be given until I see the momentum on the immediate short-term time frame. Okay, you guys. Paban, I got you on the list, my dude. Steven, the best man. Hey, can you tell us how we tell the difference between a fake out or the downside or continuation to the downside? Of course, that's usually per the. Hold on just a sec, though. Okay, you guys. So the upside continuation 30-minute. Okay, this is very good. We have a limited upside, though. And the limited upside is not only because we have the 14-day simple right above us, but it's also because we have this, we have the gravitational zone from the opposing side, which is the bear strength percentile, right? So in this case, we can face that gravitational zone, which would essentially pull us back and face that resistance from the 14-day simple moving average on the 30-minute chart. Know that this is likely to kind of move fast because it is an immediate short-term time frame. Lillian, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. You're so kind. I hope that I have helped you make more than you donate. You're very kind. All right, so now the bi-hourly is showing us a potential danger here, guys. I want you to focus in on this, okay? Because there is, what the heck just happened? There is that potential that we have. Let me zoom in a little more because the nuances are very important here, okay? I know we have an upside pivot here. This is the bi-hourly chart, okay? But please know the position of that pivot, okay? Let's go ahead and zoom in even more and see exactly how we are. We are at 42.60. Okay, you guys, that means that we're critically close to that area where we can be gravitationally pulled down to the next zone, which would essentially be the bear strength percentile. Okay, you guys, so this is very dangerous. Get the hint from your 14-day simple, giving you that downside continuation, but it's very gradual. So that could mean that we're likely to find some type of ground or support or floor soon, right? Before an upside continuation, but we don't know yet. And that downside could very likely be within this range that we've also used before, which is, let's see, 317 to about the 1.618 at 294. And please remember that these targets are still being respected days after we drew them. Okay, this is why sometimes I have several time frames of my fibs, okay, because we are playing geometry here. And since these golden means are golden means, we're going to respect them. People who started trading back here are still in their idea. They're going to take profit wherever, somewhere else. You know what I mean? It's just, it plays to the future. It plays to the past. Remember that the higher term time frame fib that I drew days ago was the 1.618 in a higher term. And then the support was the 1.618 in an inverse fib. And you see how we're using it right now? Oh my goodness. It's really incredible how the markets work, you guys. But it's not particular to one strategy, not to mine. It's just particular to how you see it and how you can perceive it. Okay, so I want to just be that inspiration for you. Okay, now that same situation here, we have to mind our position here. There could be a type of continuation to the, I'm talking sideways trading, but this is also getting close to that danger zone here. I know it's in the middle, 64%. That's all good. Okay, but that downside continuation is also being suggested by the 14-day. Okay, so this is also a little bit of a indecision. Please notice the indecision doji that we're printing on the 6-hour as well. Know your candle structures as well, okay? This is a spinning top doji, usually gives us the indication that the battle between the bears and the bulls has come to an even match, okay? So I know that I usually strive to look at candle formations minimum 12-hour or daily, right? But still, plenty traders use candle formations in the 5-minute even, okay? But it's a lot of grain right there. Let's move on. 12-hour time frame is suggesting that indecision as well. And please notice that we also have an indecision candle. We have consolidation being suggested. We have the 14-day moving average starting to pivot to the downside while sitting in the gravitational zone, which is also a danger that we can face towards that downside. Okay, you guys, please know that this is also indecisive. Let's go to the daily. The daily is starting to give us that downside, okay? But please notice that it's limited. We could face support not only from the 14-day simple, which is already within that gravitational zone, but we can bounce from that 14-day and the gravitational zone and continue on up. Let's see what the buy daily has to say. Buy daily has a downside pivot, and let's actually just look at it in this manner here. This is pretty much a nosedive, okay, you guys? So there could be some type of capitulation happening. Hold on, we're gathering those pieces, and we can continue. Okay, 3-day downside, and already in that gravitational zone 2. Okay, now 5-day downside, already in that gravitational zone 2. Okay, so now if I'm reading this correctly, you guys, I can see that we have an immediate short-term upside before the start of a capitulation event and a continuation to the downside even further than what we can imagine per the short-term time frame suggestions. Okay, so this is likely going to face an upside continuation, very limited, like we said in the 30-minute, and that is likely to test that one spot 618 at potentially $3.38 before a continuation to the downside. Okay, so this is just what some traders tend to call ladder attack. Okay, so it's not attacking. It's in fact trading ranges for short bias traders. Okay, so they're just playing the range. Okay, just like you would for the long side, except this is looked at for the short side. Okay, you guys. So best case scenario I can see would be the NOT 382 at $3.48, and I'm sorry, the range of between 343 and 348. But my main target that I'm looking at would essentially be that $3.38. Okay, Stig Vicious saying I stayed awake, my dude. And don't you have to get up like in an hour and a half or 2 hours, my bro? I'm going to have to get you sponsored by some type of energy drink like Red Bull or something so you can continue your work. Okay, you guys. So that is essentially what I'm looking at for GNS. Bottom side targets for the immediate short-term time frame would absolutely be between 309 and 294. I'm talking within the next day into Monday, potentially Tuesday and Wednesday, facing a continuation to that downside to where we had right now we're literally facing the resistance from the previous gap that we had in the 30-minute right here. Look at this. We have January 19th to January 20 gap. And look at the gap in comparison to the candles where we are right now, all the way to the right, all the way over here. Look at how we're using it as a form of resistance. This is why you should consider keeping your gaps in play for future play. Okay, so this is what you're essentially looking at here. 2 candles already facing that resistance. And also, please notice how close it is to the 338 target that I was talking about. And also the candle, the 30-minute candle right over here, very close to that 338 as well. Okay, so that's all the correlation. It's relevance. Okay, rhyming. If you can see the correlation of your resistances, that is a way for you to know and gauge the potential downside or upside. Okay, you guys. So that is it for ticker symbol GNS. Stig Vicious, I hope that you were KYP. Have a very good night. Thank you for everything you do for me as well. I appreciate you. I hope you got some good information here. But Battle, please, Stig, please go ahead and I can continue validating these things, but that is essentially what I'm looking at for GNS. Watch your position very carefully. Okay, you guys? Particular to this ticker, as there is more downside to be expected. That is it for ticker symbol GNS, and that is going to be at 11:03 p.m. Very, very interesting stuff here. Okay, you guys. So if there are any type of bearish traders here, short bias traders, please go ahead and let's rate the trade right now. Okay, guys, longs should not be involved in this right now. Let's go ahead and rate the trade for short bias traders. Okay, but know for a fact that this is something that I wish to not rate, right? But in this case, if I have any short bias traders here that can make a gain here, then please go ahead and rate it right now. Chat, dive in. What are we going to trade for this right here, for the shorts? Are we going to rate it, or should we say no rating for the shorts because we don't want them here? So Stick Vicious saying, not awesome for me, but an awesome analysis. Thanks, Battle. You got it, my dude. I will, you know already. You're a Crypstex holder, so you are getting the plays that the Crypstex holders get. Okay, so we will absolutely revise and look at some more plays nonetheless. Okay, you guys. So I can already feel by the chat that we do not want to rate this for the short. So we're going to leave this, you guys, at no rating. Thank you so much for supporting my decision as well. I really appreciate the no rating on this. Okay, we're going to leave it as no rating. And we're also not going to favor the downside in sorry guys, we're not going to favor the downside for in a public post either. Okay, so I want to make sure that we can get our longs out of here as soon as humanly possible. Sean O, thank you so much, my brother. That's very kind of you, your donation. And you say, praying for Sasha. We lost our bulldog last year with the same issue. What? It happened 3 times over his life. Bulldogs really are the sweetest dogs. What, dude? So I actually, someone told me on Twitter that it was a very common thing. They get like a bite or something, and then their throats get all messed up and stuff, right? So Raul, I'm gonna put it on the list, my buddy. I'm not sure that I'm gonna get it to you today, get NVOS today, but I will absolutely owe you one if I don't get to it today. Okay. Remember that I am actually waiting for the call to go outside and bring in my English bully. But Sean, that's very kind of you. Thank you so much, dude. She's in critical care right now. Stick Vicious saying, peace out, everyone. It was really fun to see all the love for Sasha and the Arca family. Guys, yes, this is incredible. Thank you so much, everybody, for your kind donations and stuff. And Samantha H coming through was saying, please hit the like button if you haven't done so already. Okay, you guys, please consider subscribing to the channel and joining the Arca Bulls trading community in Discord, as there is a lot of information that I provide for the community there in hopes to understand the markets in a different perspective, right? In smart money perspective, guys. So let's go ahead and just now end it officially for GNS and get into ticker symbol WULF for Sebastian Wolf. My buddy, thank you so much for your donation. That's very good. So Leo saying, well, my GNS shares are smoked as well. Too bad trades in a row. Leo, consider suspending yourself if you feel the need to. Okay, professional traders, I do that too. If I notice that I'm doing 2, 3, 4 bad trades in a row, I'll eventually suspend myself and literally collect myself and really understand what I'm doing here, whether it's a revenge trade or am I trading based on actual, I'm talking tangible information, right, you guys? So go ahead and don't feel bad if you need to do that for yourself, okay? It is just to recollect and then come back into the trade with a clear space, not to revenge trade, but to trade according to the game plan, okay, to the play. All right, so let's go ahead and now move on to the next ticker. Thank you, Mark. I'm going to go ahead and adjust that to 11:08 p.m. for ticker symbol Wolf. Chat, please go ahead. And what's Joe H? Thank you so much for stopping by, my dude. Really appreciate you. I love that you're here, my dude. And let's go ahead and now dive into ticker symbol Wolf for my man, Sebastian Lim, coming all the way from Singapore. You guys, thank you, Sebastian. Look at me typing in Sebastian. Oh, my goodness. Okay. So let's see. Let's see what we got. Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate you, brother. Okay. Oh, very, very interesting thing here. Ooh, we made the breakout. Okay, you guys. So this is very important. This is very important, actually. Holy goodness, this is very important. Okay. This is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 6th, 7th breakout attempt. I have never witnessed this. Just first of all, okay, I've never seen a 7th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tests. Okay, so I heard that after the 4th test, test number 5 and 6 could potentially pose a danger to the downside. And actually, it looks like this was a bear trap. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Okay, but, sorry guys, I'm just really, I'm really taken by what I'm looking at here, because this is something that I'm experiencing for the first time, and we should all really appreciate what this symbol is sharing with us right now. This is absolutely important stuff. Okay, you guys, please notice that we did have that 3 spot 618 at 105 being one of those golden mean targets, right? And it looks like we almost reached that 4 spot 618 at 116. What I don't like, and it's typical, I'm just saying it's very typical. Okay, let me see what the after. Okay, so for sure we're staying at 105. Okay, so this is very typical for a daily breakout, and also after breaking out of a broadening descending wedge. Okay, so in this case, we're creating this shooting star candle because there is a retracement to be expected, okay? And this retracement that we're looking at here is particular to testing the newly converted resistance into support. Okay, so, and the thing is, please notice the relevance of the resistance targets that we've been looking at here, okay? Look at where the candle is right now. And over the span of maybe 2 days, or 3 days, we can actually face a downside continuation to eventually test the bottom side of our 2 spot 272 at 89 cents, right in correlation with our newly converted resistance into a support. Okay, so what I can say is that there is a very dangerous thing here, because the downside from 105 to 89 cents could essentially stop out longs. Okay, so this posing a danger to the downside, even further the support of 89 cents. Another thing that we should take into consideration is that we do have the 13-day exponential moving average. Let me just make sure that it is the 13-day, because sometimes I tend to change it. Yes, it is the 13-day exponential moving average, right at that support level as well. Okay, so there is a valid support there, but I just need you to be aware of that, okay? Let's validate with momentum. Let's start off with the 30-minute immediate short-term time frame, okay? So we have, please, you guys remember, I don't like these tiny pivots. I don't like these, okay? And the reason why I can say that is because it usually presents things like this, okay? And then you go down. So we don't want to validate these things as a credible source for an upside continuation. 30-minute time frame, 14 days simple moving average, still suggesting the downside as well. Let's move on to the buy hourly and see what we have. Okay, buy hourly suggesting an immediate support, but I think the support with the 14-day simple is in correlation or in line with the space between our price action and the 3 spot 618. Okay, so it's very possible that can be that support that we're looking at, but we still have resistance from 2 candles right here, the opening of this one and the closing of this green candle right at that 112. Okay, let's continue validating. Let's see our 6 hour. The 6 hour is absolutely in bull control. The 14-day moving average is starting to pivot as we're starting to show some weakness in the pivots here on the signal as well. Okay, so consolidation period, but it's showing some weakness, which is now making me feel that Bitcoin is feeling weakness as well. Okay, Bitcoin pumped all the way to the upside. I don't know how long, but I actually answered a question yesterday. I think it was to Cal regarding the Bitcoin weakness or whatever. I said, I actually told him last night there's immediate short-term weakness downside, but then we can actually face a bigger upside from that, but we would need a retrace first. So this is very much in conjunction to what's happening within Bitcoin as well. Okay, so let's move on to the 12 hour and see what it's got. Okay, upside continuation on that. Okay, so that means that our downside is limited, which is already what we were speculating. Okay, daily upside. Very good stuff. Let's go to the buy daily. Upside on the buy daily. 3-day upside, and everything else should be, let's see, with an upside posture. Okay, good. Yeah, so my reaccumulation period for this would be this. Let's go back to the daily and take a look at the time frames here. The worst case scenario is that we actually validate our support one more time, other than us already validating here on January 25th. Okay, so that's the worst case scenario, meaning that I can give you the lower end of our support range here to be at about that 89-cent zone. Okay, which could be massive reaccumulation. But we can see, also consider what happened here on this candle. You see how sometimes we have a range between the 4-spot 236 and a 4-spot 618. We came right to the middle of that. That's also a potential here, okay, which means that we could actually face that downside tomorrow and just immediately flash wick and then continue on to the upside, which it's not unheard of, right? So, but just know for a fact that the next day or two at max, I'm seeing a reaccumulation here. So, Sebastian, if you are thinking of maybe pulling out, I mean, I guess you could, and then regain entry over here. But I know your entry is down here somewhere, so that's a good thing, bro. So I honestly see this as just another opportunity to even scale up. Who knows? But this is absolutely still bullish, okay? And this essentially has a take profit of, you're not even gonna believe this, man, but the take profit zone per the trading rules, playbook rules of this of the formation here, is found at the genesis, like always, guys, the point A, which actually would essentially take us to that $1.88 zone over the span of about, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks maybe. And then you could face that pullback here, which this is now showing that Bitcoin may see another 2 or 3 weeks of upside, or 2 weeks or something, before some type of pullback. Particular to this formation, just so you can be clear, FFIE was another one that I tracked in this manner. Okay, please take a look at FFIE's example. Here you go. So this is the broadening descending wedge. We had the typical 3 tests of resistance, reaccumulation period, test number 4 breakout, and then taking that target just shy of my actual target. So this is a traditional trade right here, okay? This is the bare example, the prime example of a successful trade for a broadening descending wedge, okay, you guys? And this also, I was also talking about this target for a while. But it did reach let's see the high that it reached for FFIE, 113, actually. Wow. Very, very close. Okay, you guys. So know for a fact that these trades can happen this way. MMAT was another example of this broadening descending wedge. And it looks like ticker symbol Wolf may be in that accumulation period. And if I can be very clear with you, long traders who are conservative won't enter here. They will enter upon validation of this support. Okay, so as soon as we get that validation of about 90 cents or 91 to about 89, this is the long entry for that actual play to that 188 cent zone for a swing trade. Okay, you guys. So that is going to do it for ticker symbol WULF. I hope you were able to get some good information off of this one, my brother. Sebastian Wolf coming in with a very nice donation. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate you. Sasha appreciates it too. Okay, and my family. Thank you, thank you. I will officially end this at 11:17 p.m. Okay, you guys. Very good stuff, guys. So I want to talk about real briefly here about let's pull up an RSI and talk about a couple things that there could be some confusion over. Okay, so traditional rules for I'm gonna. Guys, I need you to just hold on for a sec. I'm getting the call for my pup, for Sasha. Okay, just hold on just for a sec. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna be right back. I just want to make sure that everything's okay. These are the doctors calling. Just a sec, you guys. I'm gonna pause just for a moment. What is up, chat? Thank you so much, everybody, for waiting there, you guys. That was a very tough, super tough conversation had with the doctors right now. My goodness, with the vets, right? My wife is not okay. She's over there just holding on for dear life, right? And but the good thing is that we're gonna get her back, and that's the important thing. My goodness, you guys. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, Steven, I absolutely can do that. Real quick, you guys. I know that we still have a bunch of tickers to look at, but I wanna be able to explain that thing for Steven, right? So let's go ahead and look at what can potentially make a fake out, and I can give that to you. Where was that bull? Didn't we just look at a bull trap right now? Was it on GNS? Let's see. I forget. There was a ticker that we just looked at right now, and I'm not saying right now, but there could have been something that I said it was a bear trap. Where was that bear trap? Do you guys chat? Do you guys remember what ticker it was when I said, and that actually was a bear trap, right? So what I don't remember because I cover so many. Was it Wolf? Really? Guys, thank you so much for all your wishes. That's really nice of you. So Steven, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to answer that for you now, my dude. Lone Wolf, thank you. That's very kind of you, my friend. You really didn't have to, my brother. Thank you. But yeah, I wanna explain to you what can create that bull trap. But was it Wolf for sure? Okay, let's go to Wolf then. Let's look at the previous ticker. Okay, yes, it was. Thanks, guys. Thank you. So, fake outs, right? So we're going to talk about a fake out right here, particular to the downside. And this is Mark. No, yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. Like my health, right? Like in all honesty, like I'm feeling well, but my emotion, no, I'm not okay. But I think it's good for me to maintain busy. And also I must warn you guys, okay? I must warn you guys that I tend not to trade and tend not to look at charts when I am feeling the way I'm feeling, okay? So this is it's actually recommended in the professional field not to trade or not to look at charts when you are emotionally impaired, okay? But these are just plays, right, that we can look at for now. All right, so in particular to the broadening descending wedge, okay? We have, remember what I said? I remember what I said when somebody can actually look at a after the fourth test, meaning test number 5 would be the less likely one, but also the test 5, it makes it, right? But when you're starting to move past those tests, thank you, brother. Thank you, Mark. When you're starting to move past those tests, you're starting to get into bearish territory, meaning that 6 and 7 are very likely to fail, right? So in this case, Bitcoin is running. So treat Bitcoin as its index, right? So treat it as its the parent, the major decision maker as to where the price action is going to go, right? So in this case, and also let's make these digits just a little bit bigger because I know some of us in that in the mobile devices are not going to be able to see. So right here, we're looking at that test number 6, which can actually face a huge downside, right? We printed a bearish engulfing candle here on the structure here on the daily. Then this thing is usually supposed to, it's huge volume here. So this actually would present the absolute failure all the way down to that 49-cent zone for Wolf, right? So the thing here is that Bitcoin wasn't done running. And those who are not paying attention to the index, meaning pay attention to the broader markets, right? Fell for the trap. So the short position retail opened that position very aggressively, and the ones who know that this isn't actually it covered. They covered their position here. Short positions started to get stopped out. Then when we reach this area right here, we have this impulsive green action happening because the short traders who were absolutely getting stopped out, this essentially pressured the price to the upside. So the fake out has to happen in correlation with what's happening in the broader perspective. Okay, so in this case, we're looking at test number 1, good, 2, good, right? We have test number 3, then that's going to give us that huge short signal. Test number 4 faked out for the bulls because usually test number 4 is the true breakout test. Okay, so the bears actually said no, there's still weakness in Bitcoin. This is not going up yet, you guys. So whoever is looking at Bitcoin's going to the moon, they short it. So that this creates a bull trap. Okay, so particular to the test number 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Test number 4 would be the most likely breakout to the upside. Okay, now test number 5. Creating the actual second more than likely breakout test, right? We get a bull trap again. Why? Because the parent company, being the index, being the broader markets, right? They weren't ready for a continuation to the upside. So they see that before anybody else sees it because they do their homework and they short it again. So these are the trap situations that you're looking at. Traps are not particular to anything under an 8-hour chart. Okay, so when you're going to reference something as a bull trap, it is likely to be in the 8-hour and up. Okay, so hourly, 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour, 6-hour, those are not bull traps. Okay, they could be some type of liquidity trap. They could be some type of pullback event based on geometrics or based on formation resistance, but it's not a bull trap. Okay, the bull traps happen in the larger time frame because this is where people are not looking most of the time. We look at the larger time frame so we can gauge the broader perspective, and this way we have an edge over the short-term periods as well. Steven, I hope that was able to help you out, my dude, okay? So definitely know the formation that we're usually trading, okay? Know that this formation in particular is very common to a bear market cycle. Okay, this is something that shows up in bear market cycles, recessionary periods, depressionary periods, whatever. Okay, this is where it shows up. This shows us that we have anxiety as a race. Okay, we're looking at our behavior. Okay, so this is anxiety. All right, so this is typical to look. I'm gonna show you guys one more thing. Just go to the SPY. Okay, we're gonna create a new chart. And we're going to go to the SPY on the let's go to the 5-day or the weekly. Okay, so let's load it up and let's take a look at here. Okay, so let's go to the 5-day and put it on log. Okay, and look at the formation that we have building on a macro scale here. Okay, you see it? I'm telling you that this is particular to bear market cycles. Are you starting to see it now? See that broadening descending wedge? I'm talking about visible from the weekly, visible from the monthly, right? So this is essentially what's happening here, okay, you guys? So this is very much something that we have to respect, okay? So now that you know your broader market, cyclical type of formation, then you could start applying it to your immediate short terms, and you'll see it apply, and you'll see it come up more and more again. Okay, you guys. So just know for a fact that something very good that is happening here is that we're breaking out from the broader markets. Okay, so this is absolutely showing still a continuation to the upside, which is showing that Tesla will also have a continuation to the upside as well. Okay, you guys. So you can look at this in several ways. Okay, but this is absolutely showing us some strength right here. There could be a pullback at about 409, which could present a pullback at about $155 or 160 for Tesla. All right, but yeah, we're still looking at some upside here. Okay, you guys. So, guys, I actually just got a message from my wife, and Sasha is actually crashing again, and they're performing CPR again. Guys, I'm gonna have to make my way to the hospital now with her. I apologize so much for having to end this the stream early, but I have to go. Okay, you guys. I will keep you updated with whatever happens, guys, but I will make sure to come back and we'll look at our tickers that we have to look at. Okay, thank you guys so much for everything that you've done for me and my family. Okay, but I will be back, guys, and we'll continue our tickers, okay? Thank you guys so much. Be safe, be well, and I will catch you at the bell, hopefully mañana, okay? Adios, guys.